Hello guys, welcome another Thursday for the mobile detailing business roundup. Today, covering the different types of entities, business entities, and the difference that you guys can open. If you're not in the detailing business, or if you're looking to start a business, this is still a great video. You probably clicked on this to see the difference between LLC, sole proprietorship, C corporation, S corporation. I'm gonna go over the basics, but you guys probably the main differences that are not very basic, but the main differences to pick between. If you guys are watching this video to start your own business, or perhaps your franchise or mobile detailing business franchise with incredibly low overhead, and there's recommendations that a lot of businesses out there they are too worried about the technicalities on when they start to grow and focus less on making them money. So we here are all about making sure that you get the clients, you get the money, you go after it, you get the legal stuff done, obviously, but your focus is primarily, your worry is primarily on making that money, acquiring the first client, how to. So subscribe to this video series on YouTube. Subscribe, because every Thursday there is a detailing business roundup that works for both businesses and the business of detailing especially. A lot of these differences are on the taxes, how much money you guys are going to spend. There are a lot of benefits on saving money with the C corporation, I believe. We're going to go on the board. We're going to show exactly these differences. But if you guys are starting the business now and you need a paper, you can start off the bat an LLC. An LLC, because it's going to be a limited liability company. Because you're not going to be liable. That's why it says your name is not liable compared to a sole proprietorship, where if something goes wrong, everything you have on your name also can be touched. If you're on this point right now where you're already making that money and you want to get the difference and knowing, should I switch my business, my LLC, to a C corporation or an S corporation? Let me jump to the board and give you some differences. So right here, these are the differences that you guys are going to see, and I'm going to cross on which is correct and which is not. I'm sure you guys can, hopefully you guys can see the green there. So we got which businesses is no personal liability. Your personal stuff is separate, it's not liable. Which business requires a state registration as well as the federal. Which businesses you're not taxed twice. Better deductions that you would get when you're filing your taxes, ways that you can get better deductions, and or pay less in taxes in a way. That would be the right thing. Less expensive, and overall, which one is the easier to start? But because it's easy doesn't mean it's the better one. Obviously, the easy ones to start is sole proprietorship, is easy, and limited liability. Now, this is easier, but this is not the conclusion here. Sole proprietorship, limited liability, C corp, S corp. Sole proprietorship is you're liable as well as the business is the same. So if something happens to your business, they can touch. If your business go bankrupt and you have stuff all under your name, your business and you are one person. Limited liability, the name says it already. You can be a sole proprietor LLC. You can be, but limited liability company is slightly separate than a business. They're two entities. C corporation, the same thing. So we're gonna cross that. And S corporation, the same thing. If you open, especially a C corporation, if you open a C corporation, it's even more separated, because the taxes on the C corporation, you're taxed separately. We're gonna go there. State registration. Sole proprietorship doesn't require state registration. LLC, limited liability company, you have to get an LLC form with the state corporation commission. That's the name of the certificate. For you to open an LLC, you have to go to your state corporation commission and acquire an LLC. You probably are gonna pay here, I don't know, around $100 maybe to get that and open. So you need that. Here, sole proprietorship, you just go to your county and you can open a business there. It doesn't need state registration here. So it just register with your county, with your local county there. C corporation does require it. S corporation also requires state registration, not only with the county. Obviously, you also need a county license to operate your LLC, C Corp, especially mobile detailing business, obviously. No double taxation. Now, the double taxation here is whether you were taxed together with your business. So when you're filing your end of the year income that you received, plus you put all the deductions there, you have your Social Security and you're filing your taxes all together. Whatever your business made is like whatever you made. Whatever you made, the business is together, is one entity. So there's no double taxation here. Now, is this a good thing? Not necessarily. It makes it easier, but to do the taxes and stuff. But on here also, no double taxation. Here you got double taxation. Your corporation is separate than you yourself. S corporation, the same thing. S corporation, the entity is one thing. The entity is like an individual that can be owned by many others, and you're separate. Now, better deductions, yes. This does mean that with a C corporation, you can get a better deduction. The reason being with a C corporation can get a better deduction is because you're paying yourself, and the deductions that you get from income that comes from your business is going to be like you're going to be your business employee. Your business is going to employ you. Your business C corporation is going to give you, the owner, a W-2 or whatever document it may be, but you're going to be the business employee, and you will be the manager, the CEO of the business. Meaning that whatever profit the business makes, the deductions on the IRS, and you can seek legal advice for this, is going to be, it's going to make you save a lot more money on this. Now, to start, sole proprietorship is definitely less expensive to start. Costs less money to start, but again, the difference is not huge. So the money you're going to be saving on taxes here, having a separate entity, is way better than you spending a little bit more to open. So it doesn't mean anything that's less expensive to start. This is too, we can consider that this is less expensive to start. It's not that much, but primarily this one. Now, how easy is it to start each single one of them? Sole proprietorship, you'll simply go to your county, open a trade name, file a trade name there, and you get the business license. Sometimes it may cost you $20, $25, $30, $50, very inexpensive. Here, you do the same thing with a limited liability company, but you also go to your state corporation commission online, and you start your LLC there, and you're gonna see that you're gonna pay probably around, I don't know if it's cost $100 a year, maybe it can cost $25 a year. The C corporation commission is way different in a way that when you prepare your taxes, so you're still getting an LLC, you're still opening your business regularly, and you're gonna state that it's a C corporation. But when you file your taxes, you're gonna have to be more careful on, you do the right thing. You check with your accountant that you have a C corporation, and you understand better, you search it up a lot. I'm going more over the basics of the main differences here, as you guys probably realize. Same thing applies with the S-Corp here. The S corporation you can have. Now, with the S-Corp, it's more recommended if you have multi-members as well. So if you have shareholders of your company, if you're going a little bit up high, then you're looking for an S corporation there. Guys, this is it every Thursday. Check it out. If you guys again are in or starting in the Wings Mobile Detailing Licensing Program, we we would ask you to start a net limited liability company. That's how we do it. But it's all up to you. But only because it's easier not to worry about it, especially at first. But then when you start making money, you can decide to switch. But if you're starting your business now, don't worry too much about it. Don't put your worry on these technical parts. Put your worry on making money, and as you grow and go, you're changing things and you're seeing what is better for you to do for your business. Thank you very much. Andre here.